Novamora is an Atlanta-based post-hardcore band. Whatever the f that means. Play one of their deep cuts. Known very well for their dual vocalists, Jade and Nick. Known very well for their cutting-edge sound.
It's like if Sean pierced the veil and Evanescence had a child.
Yeah.
A mixed race child.
Known very well for absolutely fucking nothing. They're not known at all. No one knows who they are. And I'm supposed to change that, or something like, what? Yeah, so like, what is a big issue with the band right now?
I'd say presence. I guess that comes with time.
Presence?
Yeah, like on stage.
Dancing around.
Yeah.
Moving around. James Brown. Give us a James Brown. The
Why
camera
not
shot.
chemistry be the
I'm
James
not
Brown?
asking. I'm not.
You just
I'm very accepting. Give us a James Brown.
No,
That's
please stop. Give us a James Brown.
I'm doing lawyer things right now.
You ever thought about shooting the guy on stage?
I've thought about shooting myself on stage.
Well, it's kind of hard to make content because we're never really in like one space for an extended period of time.
The first thing you realize about Novamora is this isn't some high school band. This isn't some group of idiot teenagers that got together and started making music. These are 5 insanely experienced musicians that just haven't found any sort of following yet. This is good. Now, the downside to being an insanely experienced musician is it takes experience, which takes time, which takes age. The older you get, the more adult shit you have to do.
I don't have any really big concerns. I think just, getting together more, and then probably money is a pretty big concern.
The harder it is to be in a stupid fucking band. You're 28 years old and you're in a fucking band. Sounds like a lot of your problems could be solved by meeting up more often. And this guy right here, bring this camera in here real fast. Where do you live?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. You're the only one who's not like in this area, in the metro Atlanta area.
Correct.
Oh, who's your least favorite band member?
Nick.
I think Nick.
Hi, my name's Nick. I like to scream. I like to say dumb stuff. I like to put JoJo lyrics in my fucking songs as if anybody even knows what that shit is. Ooh, fucking... God, fucking...
If I've ever seen a successful band.
I was being a successful band?
If I've ever seen a successful band, they were living in the same house. They're not adulting. They're not doing adult shit. Okay? They're doing stupid teenager stuff, even though they might be 25 years old. To have the mentality to think, oh yeah, we can blow up. We can be nationwide. To have that kind of ego and mentality, you have to be fucking insane. You have to be thinking like a child. How about we start reading off the contract? We got a contract.
Oh.
Now, a lot of this contract has to do with Noah. Noah is not here. Noah's the drummer. He's not here. Typical.
But you guys can act on his behalf.
Okay.
4 outweighs 1. If there's anything in there that you see that might seem, bad for Noah, just listen. We can discuss that, but
In the event of the production lacking diversity, Noah will be required to play a homosexual character. So he is married.
He's
to a
married.
woman. But
Well, he could say he's bisexual.
yeah,
are we negotiating for a bisexual status over a homosexual status?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
we could just say his wife has a mustache.
Noah will refrain from using any derogatory/offensive slurs when describing other races that are not his own.
What's so fucking funny? What's so fucking funny about that?
you spelled it wrong. It's Rafes, not.
Did I spell it wrong, Gabe?
Yeah.
Did I fucking spell it wrong? You fucking typed it.
I gave you
You're
the
my
ideas.
goddamn lawyer.
I gave you the ideas, you wrote it down.
Hey!
You didn't fucking graduate high school.
All band members with whom identify as male will consent to full frontal nudity.
I don't know what's so fucking funny with you. I don't know what's so fucking funny.
laughing all the
Goddamn video! God damn! God fucking damn!
Nick will consent to an all-expense-paid trip to Istanbul, Turkey.
Okay, and then would you read the next subsection for him? Subsection 5.
Oh.
It ties in.
In Istanbul, Nick will consent to meeting Uncle Judy's associate, Mustafa, who will escort him to a detainment facility in order to complete Nick's Turkish prison mission.
Am I trying to find out what the numbers mean, or is Mason not going to be there?
His name's fucking Mustafa! Mustafa, not Mason! What the fuck we think this is?
He said to the piece of shit!
Benefits. So we're talking about benefits here. At the end of this contract, it's benefits. What you guys get for this?
There's only 2 benefits.
So,
Band/artists will have the pleasure of meeting and gaining advice from
what's so fucking funny? God damn it! Fuck! I don't get what's so fucking funny.
Sorry, this is serious.
Go ahead. Yeah, really serious thing.
Band/artists will have the pleasure of meeting and gaining advice from the members of hit indie pop band Bastille, writers of the hit song Hey Hey Oh Hey Oh.
Ew. What's so fucking funny?
I think
What's so fucking
I think
funny?
that song is actually named like what's the fuck?
Hey, don't fucking. Do you want to meet the guy who asked you or not?
Student
teacher. I think after meeting with Nova Mora, the camera lens is fogged up. Probably because I was jerking off in here. I think after meeting with Nova Mora last night, I have a really good understanding of what their issues are and whatnot. It's time to start coming up with solutions. This is the playbook. You may remember this from the last episode. At this part of the video, we will break down everything the band needs to do to see themselves to success. From the least important thing the band needs to do to the most important thing the band needs to do. Last episode, we put it at the end of the video. This episode, we're just doing it for the whole fucking video because apparently that works better for the algorithm or some shit. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? At the start of the video, we mentioned stage presence. Moving around. Camera shot. So that's why to do this is get better stage presence.
I see what they're talking about with stage presence.
Yeah,
They gotta start moving more. They don't look like they're actually into what they're playing.
Listen to this song. This is my favorite Nova Mora song. That song requires some crazy stage presence. I have an idea. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna loop the intro. I'm gonna be Nick. You ready? I want all of you to make a fucking triangle. I don't want to see a circle. I don't want to see a square. I don't want to see a fucking rhomboid. I want to see a triangle. What we're doing here is being unique. Instead of making a circle pit or something, you're making a triangle. And that's cool, and they will do it. I don't know why. This is not even plugged in. Dave's just playing the riff over and over again, and Nick's like, that's good. That's good. I want to see you motherfuckers dancing in that thing. When this song kicks in, I want you to kick. I don't know. And then just count it off. 1, 2, 3. You know how fucking crazy the venue would get right there? The next band wouldn't be able to follow you guys. You understand that, right? I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, Nova Mora has such, personality and character. They're not bringing that to the stage right now, and they need to. That's, the main place where they need that. It might be surprising that this one is in the you should do this category and not the do this or die category, but you guys gotta meet more.
I could do the weekend of the 29th. 29th. Can y'all do that?
Oh yeah, so I'm sitting down with them and they're coming up with dates that they can practice 6 weeks in advance. Now that sounds cool. The only issue is in the next 6 weeks they only have 1 day of practicing.
Yep,
no.
I can.
No, can you do 29th?
Weren't you just telling us we need to be more?
Well, ask your wife if you can rehearse with your band.
Now this is a major issue with the band. This is their biggest issue probably. However, the reason it's not up in Do This or Die is because they're kind of operating just fine.
You guys seem to be, in all honesty, you seem to be functioning pretty well. Even with not considering.
It's just hard. It's just hard for us to meet. That's really.
Yeah. I mean, but you guys are putting out more music than most bands that meet every fucking 3 days. You know.
That's fair.
But here's the deal. What would happen? What the fuck would happen if you guys were meeting 2 times a week?
Really biggest concern is, I guess I just worry about pushing, everybody too hard, and also pushing myself too hard.
Well, guess what, Gabe? If they're adult enough to have real jobs and be married and shit, I'm pretty sure they're adult enough to be pushed a little bit. And this shit's ready to be pushed out the womb. The water's breaking. You've been cooking this bun in the oven for a minute now. You guys are ready to be pushed out the womb. But guess what? That's gonna take some hustling. That's gonna take some grinding. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying at all right now. But it's not all about just optimizing what you guys are already doing. This could become a fucking problem. What happens when Bring Me the Horizon hits you guys up and says, hey, can you come open for us in Chicago next week? We really need you guys. Our opener canceled. We can't. Our drummer can't make it. Noah can't make it. Daddy Ollie Skies, can we borrow your drummer? No, you can't. You can't borrow the drummer. You're fucked. But how are you guys even going to open for Bring Me the Horizon if you don't get noticed? How do you do that? Do you do that through social media? Do you do that through, yeah, you do it through social media nowadays, typically, and it fucking sucks. This is your band. These three guys right here. What's this? That's your ticket to success. An Instagram reel. You know, we're three very creative and artsy guys. I'm sure we could come up with a great creative and artsy Instagram reel. What the fuck is creativity? This is the entire population of humanity. These are your potential fans. Do you think they give a fuck about art and creativity? No. You need to make something that grabs their attention. You know what doesn't grab attention at all? Music. Music is too slow-paced. If it's a good song, it's gonna build, and the start of the song has to be quiet and boring for the rest of the song to be really good, so we're not fucking with music. Music doesn't even sell anymore. You know what sells? Memes. These guys are too busy making fucking stupid music. In 2024, are you shitting out of your ass? Now, you can't just make memes. The memes also have to imply we're in a band. All you have to do is take this meme and put a little guitar on it. What I need you guys to understand is some of my favorite bands right now that I see on Instagram, I don't even know what the band sounds like. I don't even know what the name of the band is. But I see them, you know, laying out some money on a table like this. And then, you know, one of the band members asks, like, name a guitar player with the name that starts with J. Jakey Lee. I don't need music from those guys. Name a fucking band that starts with the letter Q. Queensryche! It's not about playing to the audience anymore, guys. It's not about making something that's so good that everyone tells their friends about it and word of mouth does its magic. It's not about that anymore. It's about grabbing people's attention and playing to the algorithm. We're not playing to an audience anymore. We're playing to a fucking robot now.
I don't know. I guess my biggest concern right now would be our lack of content.
So you're the social media person.
I think I'm pretty versed in social media.
So yeah, Jade says she's well versed in social media, and I'm like, okay, bullshit. And then she hits me with the idea. So what are your guys' ideas for Instagram Reels right now?
We actually have this idea of putting Gabe in a swimsuit and sexualizing.
Really, the idea is
I guess the debate that we were having earlier was making content and being like, oh, if you like Dance Gavin Dance,
Yeah.
but it's less problematic, and it's like,
Yeah, that whole thing.
yeah.
If you like Dance Gavin Dance, just less problematic, give us a listen. That's fucking hilarious, in my opinion. Now, I know a lot of you guys might be little Dance Gavin Dance fans, and you might be saying, well, Tillian did nothing wrong. I don't care if he's a good little Christian virgin boy who's never touched a pussy in his life. It's a funny reel.
My only thing is I feel like weird about like just like using someone else's content. Like,
That's how you do
degrading
it,
another
though,
person.
man.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you because I don't really like the comparison thing, you know.
But
I kind of agree with both of you because I see where they're coming from, saying that you don't want to like feed off another band's success or where Gabe's coming from, but as well as it would work. You just don't want to fucking overdo it because when you become that band that you just see when you're scrolling through reels every day, and it's just like we're like Johnny Cash, but gay. You know what I mean? That's just I think it would work, but I think you just don't want to overdo it.
Yes.
yeah.
As far as it goes. I also wasn't listening to the conversation at all. And also, the Dance Gavin Dance fans are just going to fuel it. They're just going to be leaving hater comments. Guess what? It doesn't matter if a comment's positive or negative. It's going to make your content bigger. And all it's going to do is reach out to even more people who actually think the joke is funny.
I guess the only thing
In
that
my
is because
opinion.
like the Dance Gavin Dance fan base is fucking. Those guys are, bro.
Even if the Dance Gavin Dance fans came after you guys, it'd be fun. In my
That's what
opinion.
I'm
It'd be
saying.
fucking fun, and you guys would get so much recognition.
Yeah.
Kai, what are some of your biggest concerns about the band right now?
Maybe somebody will say something cringe and get us canceled.
It's up to you guys at the end of the day, but I think that'd be fucking great. That's some of the best promotion I've ever heard. Because bands don't know how to fucking make Instagram reels. Who's our guitarist? Guess who our guitarist is? Shut the fuck up. If you want to get anywhere, you gotta be a little bit unsafe, in my opinion, right? And you have, like, no offense, but you're not a big band. You have nothing to lose right now.
Yeah.
You know, other bands are getting uncomfortable. You know what I mean? And that's what it takes. You gotta be uncomfortable.
Hey, were you nervous?
No,
I think he is. I think
he's like nervous.
I think you're a little nervous, Gabe.
You
Look at
think
those
the Dance
10
Gavin
shoulders.
Dance fans are gonna come to your door
Yeah,
and shoot
that's
you?
But we've forgotten hate before. You know
It's
what I
fine.
mean? It's not like it's not like it's the end of the
I
world.
don't think we've gotten any.
And you're going to get
Remember
hate
when we got hate
regardless.
from that old guy on Facebook?
All right, maybe do this. Maybe do this. Still important. Do it anyway. That's what this fucking means. Keep searching for your sound. Like, you guys have a great sound right now, but guess what? It's gonna get old fast. I'm gonna demonstrate just how fast people get tired of songs. Knocked Loose just released this new song with Poppy called Suffocate. I think it's fucking gas. All right, it's been 5 days. I'm kind of fucking tired of it. We've reached it, the very last fucking thingy. The do this or die. Think like a child. The whole thing about this band, bro, is like, typically, bands that are kind of like, yeah, we want to be fucking big and famous. We want to be the ones that are unrealistic and stupid. Those bands are never good, right? These guys actually have a fucking shot. These guys have a total huge shot at this. They just need to start thinking a little bit unrealistically. They need to start thinking like children. Okay, like they got big dreams. They need to dream bigger. What are your goals with this band right now?
I don't even know. I guess really just like fuck.
To do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I think a thing is?
What?
We're all adults here,
Are we?
right? I think
Where are you going with this?
we're
It's
very
not.
adult.
Hey.
Where are you going with this?
Everyone's an adult here. I'm like the youngest guy here.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
You're 23?
Yeah, I'm 23.
You know nobody likes you when you're 23?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I wanna...
My goal with this band is to hopefully get big enough to where we can tour soon. I love performing.
Who the fuck you looking at? Look at me.
Oh!
You're married. You have legit jobs, right?
Yeah.
Simple solution: get divorced, quit your job. What are your goals with this band right now?
If we could quit our jobs one day, that would be great. But if not, then just have fun, have an outlet, create some cool shit.
I guess you're right.
Treat it like we're in high school again. Come on, how do you think these bands do it? You'll be making money.
He's not
you know?
wrong. Look, every famous band, like, they were living with their parents, and till they blew up.
All right, Gabe, Jade, Nick, Kai, Gabe, Jade, Nick, Kai, Noah. Gabe, Jade, Nick, Kai, Noah. Follow this shit for me, okay? Please, because I want to see you guys. Like, I talk a lot of shit. Okay? But I actually do want to see you guys do well. And here's why. It's kind of a fucking waste if you don't. Your sound is so good. That's what you have going for you right now. You sound like a band that has 1 million monthly listeners. Okay, so it's kind of a waste if you don't make something out of this. It's a big fucking waste. Follow this, or don't. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, by the way. This might not work. None of this might work. You guys probably make it anyway. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I've never been in a successful band, nor have I taught a successful band how to become successful. Fuck me. Anyway. Next episode comes in August or maybe late July. Peace out, guys.